Hey everyone, welcome back to Wealth Up. March is officially over. The first quarter of the year is now behind us. It's time for another budget review and net worth update. As always, I'm here to share my financial journey with you, both the triumphs and the occasional stumbles. This month, we'll be diving deep into my March spending, analyzing where my money went and how well I stuck to my budget. Did I manage to stay on track with my financial goals? Did any unexpected expenses pop up? We'll be uncovering it all. But before we jump into the nitty-gritty, I'm also excited to share an update on my overall net worth. Did it see any positive changes this month? Let's embark on a financial transparency journey through March. Okay, let's jump into the spreadsheet. If you've been here before, this may look familiar, but let's run through my income and expenses for the month. My first paycheck for the month of March was $3,500, and my second paycheck was $3,625. I did just recently receive a pay increase, and that is what is shown on here. I also had $86.58 that were left over from February, which are noted here. And I did receive my bonus from work earlier in the month. That was for $10,728, noted here. Adding all of these up brings my income for March to $17,940. Now let's go down into my expenses. My automated investments, which are normally $1,500, were paused, and this is because I am considering purchasing a house and wanted to hold off on making this investment. The $1,000 for the emergency fund was set aside, and $500 for tax and insurance. My mortgage of $1,100 was paid. Electricity for the month was $25, gas was $35, water was $60, internet was $75. This did come up from last month because I didn't realize my annual contract had ended. I did call and renegotiate, and it should be back to normal next month. I also made a student loan payment of $200. Now let's jump over into the fun money category. For dinner and hanging out, I spent $444, $17 in subscriptions, and $386 for shopping. This expense is for new work clothes. The total expense in the fun money category was $848. In the home expenses, I spent $133 on groceries at Aldi, $37.84 at Lowe's on things for the house, and $85.58 in gas. My gym expenses for the month were $119 and $80 for a massage, bringing the total to right under $200. For travel, I did have a family trip at the beginning of the month where I spent $502, noted here, and the remainder went to my sinking fund. All of the categories have been updated in the varying section. You can see that after all expenses, I still have $12,641 to spend. This is from the bonus that I received, as well as the $1,500 that I did not invest as part of my automated investments. You can also see from the figure here that I actually overspent on fun money and spent on Target for travel, but did spend less than budgeted for on home expenses and self-care. The excess in money here will help me cover the fun money expense. Now let's look at how this compares to the spending plan. Let me take a moment to update it for March. You can see that my income went up because of my pay raise, the $86 that were rolled over, and the bonus, bringing the total income for the month to $17,940. All of the expenses are captured in this bottom section, showing the $12,000 remaining to be spent. This money will be set aside until I make a decision on purchasing a house or not. Now let's look at my net worth. My mortgages for the month totaled $314,900. My student loans were $11,000, bringing my total debts for the month of March to $325,900. Now let's look at my assets. Both properties are valued at $485,000. My car value I'll leave at $12,000. My investments totaled $503,000. And I have $38,200 in cash. Adding all of these up brings the total value of my assets to $1,038,200. Subtracting the value of my assets from the value of my liabilities brings the total net worth for the month of March to $712,300. There's been a significant increase since the beginning of the year. The increase that I'm seeing month over month is a confirmation that all the hard work and consistency over the years has been worth it. I hope that you have found this video informative and maybe a little inspiring. Remember, everyone's financial journey is unique, and what works for me might not work for you. The important thing is to be mindful of your spending, set realistic goals, and embrace your progress along the way. If you have any questions or comments about my budget or net worth, feel free to leave them below. I'm always happy to chat and learn from others on their financial journeys as well. As always, thanks for joining me. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to the channel for more personal finance content coming soon. Until next time, happy spending.